a $44,000 vehicle,
Yes.
the payment at 72 months with all the cash you can get out of the customer is $672. They want a lower payment. Why do they want a lower payment? Why are they complaining about the payment?
They always complain.
They always do because we taught them to do it. We taught them that it's profitable to bitch to a car salesman about the payment because 95, 98, 99% of the car salespeople in this country will say something really stupid like, where did you want your payment to be? Let me go see what I can do. And you head back to the sales desk. Let's make two assumptions here. Assumption number one is we do have the customer on the right vehicle. Okay? They can make this payment. But they bought vehicles before, and they know that complaining about the payment normally gets them a lower payment. Okay? This is a discounted price. It's a good deal. Okay? Does a customer recognize a good deal?
No.
Most of the time, not. All right. So how could we help the customer say yes? That's what a closer does. A good closer helps the customer say yes. A good closer doesn't pressure. A good closer doesn't trick. A good closer doesn't try to fool the customer. A good closer gives the customer the information they need to say yes. So, Christian, tell me that this payment is too high.
That payment is too high.
Christian, I hear that a lot. Okay, I don't blame you a bit. Every payment that goes out of here is too high. Not a problem. Other than the payment, though, everything else is cool. Nothing else would stop you from taking this new vehicle home today, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Christian, it looks like you're going to pay $672 a month here, doesn't it?
Yes. Not today, because I got you as a salesperson.
Okay.
Not today.
As a matter of fact, Christian, you're going to write a check for $672 to a lender. You're going to sign that check. And by the way, I know you don't want to do this, but I'm about to give you a pleasant surprise. You are going to send that check to the lender. And I know you don't want to do this. But Christian, you know this vehicle's going to depreciate, right?
Yes.
Everybody knows that. But here's what everybody doesn't know. Every time you stroke that check for $672, you are paying yourself. Has anyone ever showed you the sales element to every single car payment you'll ever make?
No.
Okay. Christian, you know the best way to save money is to put a little bit of money away every single month, right?
Yeah.
Okay? And the best way to put a little bit of money away every single month is to put it away at the beginning of the month, because if you wait till the end of the month, what's left?
Nothing.
Nothing. Any finance counselor worth their salt will tell you got to save first, spend second. I'm going to show you how you're going to save every time you pay $672 a month for this vehicle. And by the way, you're not going to pay $672 a month to drive this vehicle. You're going to pay substantially less. Because, Christian, after you make this 70-second payment, what comes back to you in the mail?
Title.
And that's a pretty special title, too, isn't it? Because it's only got one name on it, and that's Christian. There is no lien holder, right? It's called free and clear. Question I've got for you is you're buying a $44,000 vehicle. If you drive it like you plan on driving it, you don't do anything special, but you don't crash it and you don't trash it, what do you think it'll be worth in 6 years?
Probably, I would say maybe 18,000, 17,000.
Let's use the lower number. So 6 years from now, you've got no more payments. You've got a $17,000 asset, right? And this piece of paper, by the way, behaves just like a share of stock, because you could trade it, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You could sell it, and you could borrow against it. But let's do one more little mathematical exercise. Do you have a telephone with a calculator? Take 17,000 and divide it by 72.
That's 236. You got Chris?
You know what that 236 represents?
Credit.
Credit to what?
Upfront credit
Upfront credit to what?
to your payment. Upfront credit.
No,
Credit.
that's not the proper word. Look, when you send the 672 to the lender, on the way to the lender, $236 is going straight to your title, which means 672 minus 236, you're not going to pay 672 to drive this car, Christian. You're going to pay $436 a month to drive the car. Now, I need your okay right here so we can get it cleaned
You
up.
know what? I told you I wasn't going to pay $672.
How many of you have ever seen a payment like that before?
Never.
Have I not showed this to you before?
No. Say, let me ask you this. Can I ask a question or no?
Of course you can ask a question.
So what if they say, okay, I understand that, but if my payment would go down to $600, then in essence I only paid $360.
And that's no problem at all. We're just going to have to pick out a vehicle with a little bit different equipment.
I got you.
Right?
I got you.
This works spectacularly under two conditions. Three conditions. The customer can stroke the check for $672. Okay, if they're on a $500 a month budget, this ain't going to work. And they have to want the vehicle. Okay, this gives the customer the information they need to justify the payment. All right, if you put them on the right vehicle, if you qualify them properly, whether it's a $1,500 a month payment or a $500 a month payment, and they object or complain about it, you run them through this, they will close most of the time.